I see Troy, Pam, Neil, McKevin, Kim, Tammy, and Dave. How are y'all doing today? No, you can go ahead. I just want to say hi.
Nope, you interrupted me. I don't want to say nothing now.
Shoot. McKevin. Forgot to turn down my volume. Oops. Seems like that's like every single time we go.
So, of course, we had to make a few last-minute run to town and grab a few little things. So you caught us while we was in town. So, of course, you can see we're sitting in the car.
We're still in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Today, at least.
Yeah. Well, I mean, partially. So if y'all didn't see the big news that Jeff let out of the bag,
Yeah.
we made our first move to Arkansas. So Lily's bus is actually already in Arkansas and setting where it goes. So,
Yes,
hi,
it
Sandy.
is. I also saw
And Sheila. Hi, Sheila.
Sheila and Trish come in.
Trish.
Hello.
Hi, Trish.
And Sandy.
Yep.
Yeah. Neil said they lost electricity yesterday for about 7 hours. Dang.
Oh, wow. Hi, Beth. Elaine, Evelyn. Hi, guys.
Howdy, y'all.
So, yeah, kind of exciting,
exciting.
guys. We got one bus moved.
Hey, Eunice.
Hi, Eunice. Got one bus moved, and I really... So,
Hey, Charlene.
things actually changed a little bit. I was actually going to flat tow that bus. And I wound up borrowing a 48-foot long car hauling trailer, and it was able to haul that bus. So I was really thinking that it was going to be a really slow trip on Friday, and we was able to get it taken care of already and get it out of the way. That way we're we're not holding anybody up. We're able to actually drive with everybody. So
But
I have a question. Can I call you after the live? Absolutely,
Sure.
Sheila.
Our truck was our transmission was running kind of hot on our way there, and so we had to go extra slow.
Hi,
And so
Jody.
yesterday, Wiley went and bought a new transmission cooler and installed it in his truck.
Yep, I'm
So
crossing
hopefully-
my fingers that it's going to handle the problem, because it actually got... So the more investigating I done, it didn't get hot enough to hurt anything.
We think.
Yeah, but it got pretty darn hot, and it really bothered me. But it made it back home just fine. And Dwayne, hi. You're a new face.
Yes. Sherry Fillmore is also in here. Kim Campbell, DJ, Ladybug Lady.
Joe Cool,
Wayne,
howdy.
Lynn the Okie, howdy. Trying to catch everybody as y'all come in. It's a lot harder to do it on our phone than it is on the computer. We've gotten kind of spoiled with internet and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah. So, as I said, we had Lily's bus loaded on a 48-foot trailer. Hey, Jake, how's it going? We had Lily's bus loaded on a 48-foot trailer, and
Yes, we did record it, but to be quite honest, from the time our feet hit the floor in the morning to the time we go to bed at night, we've been busy packing and cleaning and moving stuff. And so I was just telling Wiley earlier, I do not know when I'm going to have time to put out a video.
yeah, Jen hasn't had time to mess with the computer to be
We
doing
need to-
anything. Hey, Roy.
We just need to like transition to like vlog style like everybody else
Hi, DJ.
does. And just do like, hey guys, this is what we're going to do today. Have a good one.
Right, right.
Because that's all we have time for right now.
Jen's hair looks nice today.
Thanks, Lynn. I had it in a braid earlier. And I decided to take it down before the live stream.
Somebody said something before that, and it looked like a new person. Hey, Paul.
Let's see. CC. Hey, CC.
Hi, Cece.
He said, please don't go. I know.
Don't. She's already been
Necessary.
crying about it, Cece. Don't do it anymore. Don't make her feel any worse.
Master Game Drama.
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
So anyway, getting into the property
Hey, Paul.
with that 48-foot trailer, was a little bit of a chore, just to get up the main road.
Oh my goodness.
Then we unloaded it and pulled it in with Drew's backhoe. And hey, Drew. So yeah,
Hey, Trina.
that little road we live on is not made for a 48-foot trailer, guys.
Yeah, no, it is not. I see Karen, Christian, and Lorenzo. Howdy, y'all.
Hi, y'all.
Hey, Liam.
Liam, howdy.
Yeah, so I actually had to get out of the truck and watch his tires because one tire was almost in the ditch on this side, and the
Not
other,
just a ditch. She's not explaining that right.
It's a culvert.
It was a water crossing, so it's, you know, a culvert down there. So it's, yeah.
It's pretty deep. I mean, probably if you got down there, it'd probably be waist high, which would spell disaster if a trailer went off the edge. So yeah, it was a bit sketchy, and we still have to take that trailer over there at least one more time. So
Yeah, at least, yeah.
Kim said she's also from Missouri, St. Charles, Missouri.
How's the move going today? Good, I hope.
Hey, Mildred.
Actually, it's not going anywhere today, because if you can't tell, I guess it don't look like you can tell, but it's been raining all day.
On and
So,
off all day.
We're not doing anything really. I mean, we're tying up a few loose ends and things like that, trying to get other things taken care of today while it's raining. Tomorrow, it looks like it's supposed to clear up and be a decent day, so we are just going to be, you know, hammered tomorrow trying to finish things up. And it is what it is. We'll get what we can get done, and what we can't, we'll just have to come back for later. It's not a big deal.
Tracy, I just want to let you know, I did see your message that you sent me yesterday. Don't worry about it. We got plenty of people coming to help. I didn't reply because at the moment I was busy and I set my phone down and then forgot about it. So I apologize. But I did get your message, and we're not, yeah. We have plenty of people that are going to help.
I think we're good. I mean, if somebody extra did show up, I'm sure we could find a few things to throw into the back of a pickup or on a small trailer or anything like that. But as far as our main stuff that we're worried about, we've got it all covered.
Yeah,
so thank you a
so.
lot, Tracy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Peter. Peter, you better be ready to move soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we're going to get there, and then we're going to tie up Jeff's plumbing, and then Jeff's going to move, and then you can move, and then whole domino effect.
It's not got nothing to do with the fair weather truck driver, Paul. It's because I don't want to get my butt out here in the rain trying to load stuff. That's the problem.
Although, if I got you slipping in the mud just right, it might go viral.
And a lot of the stuff that we're trying to load is electronics, so it really can't be out there in the rain anyway. So, yeah, this rain really put a kink in our plans, but it is what it is.
So, yeah, it's been a crazy week. I've got to say that, like, I'm pretty sure my brain is going to be fried by the
Theater
time
and drama. Hello.
Yeah. Hey. I think my brain's fried.
I was, to be honest with you, the reason I took off and went to CC's earlier was because my brain was already, I
could
couldn't
see smoke coming
yeah.
out Wiley's ears.
Yeah.
I think my gears have quit smoking already. They don't have any teeth left.
Well, was it fun to get the first flush? Yes, it was. It made me feel really good.
The funny thing is, hey Spud, how are you? The funny thing is I think that Gary did like 99% of that work, and Wiley just went in and did the last
pretty much
last part of it and
really, I don't even think I done anything. I think Drew's the one even plugged the two pipes that needed plugged while we was in there. Yeah. I just got to be the one to take all the credit for it when I flushed the toilet. I mean,
yeah.
Freewheeling, yeah, James.
Yeah, y'all, please don't forget to that like button. Much appreciated. Thanks for the reminder, Paul. Wait, or someone, I don't know. Someone said it.
It seems like, hey.
Oh, it was Barb. Hey, Barb, I didn't even see you come in. And Glenn and Shannon, hello.
Devin and Ryan.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hey, guys. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, it seems like every time I move one thing and get it loaded, I think of something else.
Or we were walking through the yard, and we just walked over to kind of where we have most of our tractor implements. And Wiley was like, we haven't even thought about that, and pointed at our log splitter. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're just going to have to leave the log splitter behind for a minute I mean, which ain't no big deal because it's not like we need it right this minute anyway.
I need
so.
to double check with Mama V. I think she said she wanted to help too, and the log splitter would be something perfect to pull behind her Jeep.
Oh, it would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
Something light like
if
that.
She wanted to.
Yeah.
Rose, howdy. Where are you now? We are actually just sitting in the parking lot of the local grocery store. We had to make a trip to town. I had to get a plug for our propane tank because we got to unhook the kids' school bus. So I've got to plug that off. And Jen had to get some things printed out. We had to...
We're at the grocery store because I got to go buy food to feed all of our helpers.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Don't worry, Drew. I'm picking up some Sunkist.
Don't be wasting my money on Sunkist. If you're going to buy anything, buy Dr. Pepper for me.
Well, I was going to buy Dr.
You won't
Pepper
even
too.
buy Dr. Pepper for me. What are you buying him Sunkist
Okay,
for?
Because when you buy a Dr. Pepper, you take 2 sips out of it and then let it roll around on your floorboard until it's flat. Wiley
Did
likes
Mama
to...
V get a trailer hitch yet? I don't know, Eunice.
I have no idea.
I know she said something about, wanting to help, but I don't know if she's got a trailer hitch or not.
Pam, yes, there's going to be a big convoy on Friday.
Yep.
And then there's probably going to be a much smaller one on Saturday.
Maybe.
Because Wiley, we don't have anybody that can haul a gooseneck trailer other than Wiley's truck, and it's already going to be hauling
A gooseneck.
Just,
Yeah.
yeah. So, we might need like 1 or 2 other drivers on Saturday.
So we got to take our bus with whatever
Carrie.
else we can fit on with it over there with this 48-foot gooseneck, bring it back and drop it off the guy that I borrowed it from,
Mm-hmm.
and then go get our gooseneck and load the greenhouse on it and then take it all over there. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually though, you was saying 1 or 2 more drivers. Not really, because ain't that the one, the dump trailer was what we was thinking about having done
Oh,
Saturday.
right,
And we've
but
got somebody to cover it now.
Mike's gonna take
Mike
that.
at DD5 is going to
Yeah,
grab
yeah.
it. Yeah. So we may
So-
not even have to, I'm going to have to make another trip, but I don't know that we're going to have anybody else have to.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Other than, I don't know, little tiny stuff or whatever, but... What about the tractor? That's something that's going to have to be taken Saturday. We can't take that until after we get our gooseneck
Yeah.
trailer loaded. And because the stuff we're putting on it is too heavy to lift, we need the tractor for that. So that'll be what Wiley comes back and gets Saturday. We will have to have
it ain't
somebody...
going to fit on there with the...
That's what I'm saying. We're going to
Yeah.
have somebody pull our tractor and implements back
Maybe.
too.
Or we
Maybe.
just have to come back and get it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It's all still a work in progress.
Somebody said something that I was going to say something about, and then you interrupted me.
Paul said, put the wood splitter in a bus and lay it down. Can Gary not help
Oh, yeah.
this week? Can he tow gooseneck?
Gary, if you're talking about Gary over at Junk to Jim's, he is actually going to be riding with...
Actually, we haven't even talked to Gary yet. He has said that he was going to help, but we have not verified with him. But if...
I've talked to Jeff, and Jeff said that he's the one been talking. I don't know.
Yeah, we
But
need
Gary
to
is supposed to be coming with just himself. He's supposed to ride with Jeff, and he is actually going to drive our big
Hey,
full-size school bus back to... he's going to be driving the full-size school bus back to Arkansas in the convoy. So,
Hopefully. If not, we have a friend here in Oklahoma that is going to drive that big bus on Saturday if
Yeah.
Gary can't get it.
he's
Friday.
just working on Friday.
Yeah, he's working Friday, so they can't.
Oh no, Paul's talking about Gary with SLR.
Oh,
with Biggie.
they have a wedding this weekend, so they can't make it.
Yep.
I don't know.
So
There's
David,
stuff going on with their little sister, I think, and so
yeah, David over
Or
at Come
niece.
On Mountains got the wedding he's going to, and
yeah,
I don't know what all.
yeah, we picked a bad weekend to do this, but it's all right.
Yeah, Jeff is helping, if that's what you're asking, Jamie. Hey, Mama V, there she is. Anyway, Jeff is helping, and Gary is going to be at Jump to Jim's
Gumby,
is going to be riding with Jeff.
as far as we know at this point.
Jeff is actually going to pull one of our trailers back. So, Jamie, I don't think, I mean, if he brings that trailer, we could definitely use it. If he don't, then we have a trailer he can pull back.
It's already loaded and ready to go.
Yeah, that's already loaded and ready to go. So, and really, it would probably be better if he just picked up our trailer and took it because, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm sure that in a couple of weeks, Jeff will probably need your little trailer to move stuff from his old house to his new house. So, Mama V, do you have a hitch on the back of your van, in the back of your car? Jamie said, Jeff is like me. He can only pull the trailer forward, no backing it up. Okay.
And Paul, on the note on the...
Hey there, Christy.
Wood splitter, it's too big. It won't fit in any of the buses. It's one of the big ones.
Oh, Jamie's helping with the wedding too.
I'll have Kevin to go get it. Well, actually, Jamie, that was kind of... No, Mama V don't have one yet.
Oh, dang.
So that was kind of just something that we figured out. I think we're able to get everything loaded on our trailers, so we really don't need an extra trailer. And I don't even think I've talked... I did mention something to Jeff about it the other day, but I wasn't 100% sure yet. We just got that all figured out really this morning. So, yeah, it's not...
Yeah, it's Mel's niece that's getting married. They have a baby shower and a wedding this weekend, so they can't help.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking that was their little sister, but I think that they were raised as their little sister, but it's actually their niece.
Okay.
So,
no,
something like that.
No, Paul, it's too big for that. I mean, I say that it might come close to it, except we have a lot of other things we're putting in the back of the bus. One being about 8 solar panels, and that's going to take up a lot of room, floor space. So it's not going to be. It's just not going to happen. But like I said, it's not anything we need right now. You know, it's not anything we need soon. So it's just going to stay there until we have time to come get it.
Sorry if I've missed anybody coming in. I'm just trying to read through comments. There's a lot of people in here. Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. Glenn said, I'm trying to figure out which is worse, helping someone move or going to a wedding.
Yeah.
I was just telling Wiley before the live stream started, I said, once we get comfortable, we don't even have to get fully set up. Let's get our buses leveled to where we can sleep kind of on a flat surface. And then I said, I want to take a couple days off. Let's go hiking or fishing or something. Yeah. And Wiley was like, he thought about it for a second. He's like, he said, about the time that we're ready to take a day off, Jeff's going to be moving. And then Peter. And then Gumby.
Yeah.
And then, so we'll see how it all works out.
Wiley, I have a customer for you to fix Charlene's truck. She wants to talk to you. Okay. Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, obviously, Jamie, it ain't going to be within the next week or two, but definitely. I mean, I
And she's just right around the corner from us, isn't she? Charlene. And are you talking about Mel's mom? Maybe. Mama V said her Jeep can pull 1,000 pounds, but still going to, but she still has to put a hitch on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We're
gonna hope that you could haul our log splitter, but if you don't have a hitch, I don't think you'll be able to.
Yeah, no, you ain't gonna be able to do it without a log splitter.
No, a lot of people are saying wedding. At least the wedding only takes a couple hours, and you can just go sit. Moving actually usually requires like moving heavy stuff.
Oh, okay. So Mel's mom.
We're gonna feed him good. Mel's mom just lives right around the corner from us.
Right. Yeah, that's where we went and got water that day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'll be good because we need to make some money.
Yeah, I'll need to make some money quick. Paul said he went to hit the like button and had to stop himself because he only likes you, not me.
Oh, well then you can hit the thumbs down. I don't care.
Hit them both. Heck, hit the up button and the thumbs down button.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, whatever.
Oh, I found the bottom of the chat. Yay! So I don't know what I'm going to cook yet. I was going to do pulled pork sandwiches, but then when we were there on Monday, Drew and Lindsay brought us food from David's party, and it was pulled pork sandwiches.
It was pulled pork sandwiches, yeah. I can help you get plenty of work if you want it, Wiley. Yeah, that's... I would imagine we'll be talking about that before too long.
I don't know that we want plenty of work. We want enough work to pay the bills, and then we want the rest of the time to build our life. But, yeah.
It's going to be hard to juggle, what we need to do to live and what we need to do to make money to live, if that makes sense.
Actually, and we just, shortly after we get settled in Arkansas, we're going to have to come back here because we just want a bid. And we have to replace the front of a building. We have to. So they put what was it? That
stucco. Stucco. They had a stucco front on the front of the building, and half of it fell off. So we put a bid in to fix it, and we just found out today that we won the bid, and so we're going to have to come back and stay for I'd say probably about a week. About a week long job.
Michael's 18, so we'll probably just have to leave him at our new place in Arkansas.
Yeah.
And then
thank you, Trish.
To take care of, feed dogs and animals and stuff like that, and then we'll have to bring the rest of the kids back with us. But we told the guy that we're working for, we're like, well, if you want us to do work for you, then you're gonna have to let us stay in one of your vacant houses. Running water and electricity is all I require.
So he had actually got a house over here that we really just got finished remodeling.
Yeah.
And so he was like, there it is. You know where it's at. We have a key to it and everything.
Right.
So
he said, even if you're just in town and just need a place to stay, just stop by.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
he's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Guys, 183 people in here and 114 thumbs ups.
And I didn't even take time to do a thumbnail for this video.
We have a hitch that might fit Mama V's. Really?
Oh, but she doesn't know if how we can get it there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What brand is your sawmill? Mine is a Woodland Mills. It's a HM130 Max Woodland Mills. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to tell you something. It is the best investment I have ever made. And I say that telling you that I had pretty much one of my dream cars that I sold to buy this thing.
He did. He kind of, he regrets getting rid of the car. He doesn't regret he doesn't regret buying the sawmill.
Right.
He just wishes he would have sold something else.
I wish I could have kept the car. But it is what it is. And that car really wouldn't be doing us much good.
Drew said if you say sawmill 3 times, it will end up at my house for a while.
I think you guys are all just going to have a big. We're going to have to set up a rink and put everybody in it and have a boxing match to find out who uses the sawmill first. Because there's like 100 people wanting to use the sawmill.
Maybe we could do a 3-legged race instead, or an egg toss. Something. Play some carnival games to figure out. Pull straws.
Sawmill. But
y'all are more than welcome to use it. I know Anson wants to use it too.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be using it. So it'll just... But the good thing is it's on wheels and it's really easy to transport.
Right.
So if you're like, hey, I just need it for a day or two, it's really easy to just come get.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. And I think we kind of owe you because you've let us use your machine. So
I don't know what you're talking about. I put gas in it. We don't owe him nothing.
Yeah.
What was the car you sold? Drew, it was a 2011 Chevy Caprice with the 6.0 police package, rear wheel drive. Those cars was built in Australia and only shipped over here for police. Those police only vehicles, and the public couldn't buy them. And I wound up buying one at a auction. And you talk about a hot car now. Yeah, that sucker was awesome.
Mama V said, I need to use the sawmill.
And Wiley operated.
Neil says that he gave you his number. Give him a call. Okay. Mama V said she was going to go to U-Haul and get one installed and hire Gumby to put it on. Oh, and Lorenzo asked if I can lift boxes after my surgery. Yes, I just have to be careful how I lift and how much I lift.
Yeah.
So a full laundry basket is about, I mean, if I have to move it from the counter to the table, I can do that. But if I have to lift something off of the floor or set something down on the floor that's real heavy, I'm not quite comfortable with that yet. So I just tell the kids, hey, go move that for me.
So she went from, not hardly able to do anything to it's crunch time. We've got to get ready to move. And she's got to be real careful what she's doing because she's over exerting her back.
I am overdoing it. But that's how you get stronger, right? So the doctor said I'm good and my bones are solid and I'm good to do stuff. So yeah, lift with your legs.
Yeah.
Yes. Except my legs are all weak now because I haven't hardly used them. I was climbing the stairs to get into our bus the other day, and I was like, this shouldn't be this difficult. I'm also the heaviest I've ever been because I put on a lot of weight after I hurt my back and after I quit the post office. So yeah, that doesn't help. It's doing good. By the end of the day, Jody, I definitely am ready for bed. But I'm okay. And I feel like the first 2 weeks that I was really trying to get things done was a lot harder than it has been. It seems like it's getting easier the more I do. So, which I think is how it's supposed to work. So,
Lynn said she's needing some prayers.
Okay.
So, yep. This summer should take some weight off all of us. I sure hope so. Golly.
Christy said we used to have a used law enforcement T car. That thing would take off with you.
Oh, yeah.
Liam said, Jen, you're the boss. You don't have to work. The thing is I kind of battle with that whole if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself mentality. And so I'm learning, though, that I get more done if I stand in one spot and I say, hey, Lily, go put that over there. And Michael, go throw this away. And Hunter, do this. And I just point fingers.
Right.
I get a lot more done if I point fingers than if I try to do it all myself. Right. So, but then it's also not, then I don't feel like I'm doing anything. So then I have the guilt of like everybody worked hard except for me. And
Annie Ann, hello.
Yeah. So.
Mike can stay at the property alone. Just leave him some whoppers. Start cleaning brush. I'm sure Jeff would. I don't know.
Hopefully, good luck. Or moving sucks big time. Yes, it does. Hopefully, it's not storming when y'all are moving. Seems like that always happens to me, anyways. So, Brandon, that's we're not supposed to have rain. There's no rain in the forecast.
Today is supposed to be the last day of rain.
But our Arkansas place has gotten quite a bit of rain, from what we understand. And good thing is it's on the side of a mountain, so maybe it's going to run off and there won't be a whole lot of... Usually here in Oklahoma, when we have heavy rain, it runs off pretty fast and the ground dries out pretty quickly. It's that slow soaking rain that really screws things up. So Jeff has already told us that we can park some of our trailers at his house if we need to, if it's too muddy to get them in. So... we've got a plan B for that already.
Gypsy Trails says, hey guys, I'm available to help on Friday. I think we've pretty well, if somebody else was to show up and could pull a trailer, I think we'd probably just hook the wood splitter on them. And of course, I mean, that thing's tiny, so a little bitty car could pull the wood splitter.
But I could also come back with you on Saturday and get that. You could pull the gooseneck and I
so really... I don't know. I mean, if you just want to, sure. If you show up, that's great. If not, it's not a big deal. Because, like I said, the wood splitter is not anything we need right this minute anyway. So it's not a big deal.
Eunice said, cut out the carbs. I know.
Oh, yeah.
But bread and potatoes are my favorite.
That's both of our problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's also that we just eat too much. Because... when the food is good, you're like, oh man, that's so good, I want more. And then you eat more and then you regret it. And we're trying to be better about that. Chrissy said that when she was younger and her back, that's the heaviest she got. Yeah, this is the heaviest I've ever been. Auntie Ann said she's listening. McKevin said Mike can stay at the
I will
property.
never forgive you, Paul. I will never forgive you.
I'm sure Jeff would welcome the company too. If Jeff's moved in yet. I mean, we're talking a week or two after we move.
Yeah.
So Jeff might be moving. We'll have to work around all of that.
Y'all invited Randall?
Wiley gets more done if you leave him alone and leave the camera inside. LOL, wink, wink. Right, Wiley?
For me, it's bread and tortillas. Yeah, me too, James. Bread, tortillas, and potatoes. That's my biggest thing.
Christy said that the funny thing about the car was if you wanted to pass people, they would pull over thinking you were the cops.
Did they give you steroids? They pack on the pounds even if you don't eat. Did they give you steroids? They didn't, did they?
I think they did like steroid injections before I had surgery, like
Okay,
a while back. About
I didn't.
yeah. I think they did that. That was like one of the first steps, but it was just injections in the back. Let's see. Me and my buddy, hello. Might be muddy at Jeff's place, yes. I'm sure it'll be even muddier at our place.
Well, yeah, the sweet tea's probably got a lot to do with it for me too.
Neil said his first car was a 69 Impala with $396.
Would you like to spend the first 2 nights in a hotel after moving the buses? No. No, Jody, thank you so much for the offer, but I mean, we're just gonna have to. We've got to do it, you know. And there's no sense in putting it off. There's no sense in.
We just might have to sleep with our heads on the higher end of the bed.
I mean, that would be awesome, but I don't know.
I don't think it's
greatly
necessary.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it, but no, it's not. It's not necessary.
Lynn said she doesn't eat a lot of bread. Well, see, we were weaning ourselves off of bread, and I felt like we were doing a really good job. And then Emily got on this kick where she wants to make fresh baked bread. And when you walk in this house and you smell that fresh baked bread, you can't help but eat it. My willpower is not that strong.
Been through it. Me and my buddy, hey guys, I've been through it. I don't know what. It disappeared on me and I can't read it.
Let's see.
I will check and see if I can get the hitch on time. Mama V, don't worry about it. Don't stress. I mean, it's fine.
If you want to help, you can meet us at our new place, and there's gonna be some stuff that needs to be unloaded off of. Actually, I don't think we're asking anybody to bring a trailer, right?
No,
Because we've got enough.
Yeah.
But there will be a few things that need to come out of the buses before we get so that we can get back in them, because we're putting extra stuff in them. So there'll be some things to do once we get there if you want to help, and then that would be awesome.
Yeah. We've got Lily's bus. We took everything out of our pantry and loaded it all into Lily's bus. And so when you get to see either Drew's video or our video of putting Lily's bus where it goes, I heard something bust back there. So I think we had a glass jar of something. We don't know what it is.
We're hoping it was pickles and not jelly.
We're going to find out when we unload the bus, but it's all there and, you know, it's in its place. And
it's kind of warm in here.
We've got to be able to unload all that stuff so Lily will have her bedroom.
Yep. We left her a path so she can get to...
Lillian was Christy's granddaughter's name.
Oh, nice. I almost went with Lillian, but I just went with Lily instead.
Christy said I can get a new truck. Whoop. Golly, man. Everything's moving too fast. I can't read it. Needs to be towed behind the other bus. Lily's bus is already there, Paul. Mm-hmm. So, yep, we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, Christian, 200 people in here. That's pretty good. Yes, it is, especially for us.
Absolutely.
This is huge. I
really
mean,
good.
A year ago, we had like 11 people in our
live stream.
So,
Mike Henderson, hello.
I'm really sorry
What
if
happened
I've
to Drew's
forgotten to
bus?
say hello
Did
to
I
anybody.
miss something, the yellow one?
No, nothing happened to Drew's bus.
No.
But Wiley went crashing with ours into its spot.
It was a controlled crash.
It
I knew what I
was.
was doing.
But it was a very bumpy
Oh,
ride.
Drew's truck, he said.
I'm glad I was on the outside.
Nothing. He's actually going to be driving it down here Friday. So
Not sure what Gary's got coming, but he says he's got another one
Larry.
coming on Monday. Drew said, Christy said I can get a new truck. I screenshotted it to show Lindsay.
We used to have a VW bus we had fun with. Yeah, Christy, I don't know if you follow Drew or not, but Drew just made a cross-country journey, last year, wasn't it?
I think that was 2 summers ago. It
Was
wasn't
it-
last summer. It was the
was
summer
it 2
before
summers
that,
ago?
I think.
So 2 summers ago in his bus,
Mhm.
VW bus. Family exposure is going to get y'all huge. Well, I guess it happens. It happens. If it don't, it don't.
Lynn said she likes my shirt. Thanks. Walmart clearance special. Like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yep, she said you remember that trip.
Drew told Randall that they could have a supervisor contest. Larry said, I made it, guys. Hey, Larry.
Yeah, Randall, that was awesome. That was a really cool trip.
Paul said, there ain't no such thing as a controlled crash.
Gary said, hey, y'all. I don't know why, because he's already been...
Maybe he's just saying hi to everybody else that's coming in that's
maybe.
saying hi to him.
Okay. It may make you guys' channel as large as your waist, but...
Well, shoot, we'd be rich if that was the
no
case.
kidding. No kidding.
Are we counting in inches or centimeters?
I mean, if it was like your waist, not mine.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your height wouldn't get us very far. We gotta find ways to talk crap to each other. So yeah, no, we're really looking forward to being more active part of the group. Let's see. I'm honest when I say Jen is most improved creator in the fam over the last year. You are doing great, Jen. Thanks, Drew. My videos are taking me a really long time, but I think they're turning out pretty good. I've been trying a lot of new stuff, so thanks for noticing. Deb, question. Do you think you will cook for the community outreach again after you get settled at your new home? We do have other plans. I don't know that we will do a feeding program like that because there's not going to be a huge homeless population where we're moving to, but we want to start a program where we help vets and elderly and like single parents and stuff like that, where if there's a vet that needs a wheelchair ramp installed, then we can get donations and pay for that and then do all the work for them. Or maybe an old lady can't afford to fix a leaky roof, and so we go fix the roof for her, and that's the kind of thing that we're going to be moving more towards.
Yeah, because I don't think, hi Cora, I don't think the homeless population or that population is near as big over there where we're going to be. Hi Donna. I don't think that population will be near as big over there as what it was here, so we're going to refocus on other things.
We will let you know, Mama Via, as we get closer. I'd hate for you to drive all the way to Oklahoma to not even haul anything. So it would be best for us if you just.
I think she was talking about at the new place. Yeah.
Right. Are the kids happy to move? Yes and no.
No.
Yes and no.
No.
Yeah. Emily is having to leave her job here, and she made friends at work, and so she's kind of sad about that. Michael doesn't really care. He's kind of cool.
Hi, Big Mike.
He likes the idea of being able. I mean, Arkansas has more places to do rock climbing and all that manly stuff that he likes to do. Lily is sad to leave her friends here, but she's also excited because she's moving close to other friends.
Yep.
So, yeah. Jody, as of right now, I think we are good on gas money. Thank you.
I think. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we're going to have it covered okay. It's the problem is if we have any breakdowns. We don't have a problem with fuel, I don't think. But I think it's going to be really tight if we have any kind of breakdowns, issues, blowouts, that kind of thing.
We do. That's on your list for tomorrow, Wiley, is to go to that trailer place and get
a couple tires.
Yeah. Let's see. Armida said chili verde burritos for food. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, no, and that's something
idea.
fairly easy to do.
Pretty sure a couple of the guys don't much like vegetables, so I was thinking about like fajitas or something, but I don't think Mike or Drew like veggies, so I'd have to do veggies separate.
They'll just have to pick their veggies out if they don't like it.
Well, normally I would say that, but they're doing us a huge favor, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Drew's just gunning for that supervisor role, brown noser.
Praying everyone goes smoothly. I don't know who said that, dang it. Well, I got y'all's back.
Drew said, we don't
Thanks,
sell
Gary.
alcohol in our counties. Well, then I guess we're going to have to buy beer for y'all before we get there. Hey, Cora and Mike.
I said hi to them like an hour ago.
I know, but
Where you been?
I'm behind. Yeah, Paul said, Wiley, remember to bring the beer with you.
Yeah. We'll have to do if we want any.
Drew said, I miss MT Homestead more than anything. Mike and Terry are great folks.
Veggies make you grow big and strong. I mean, I don't know about strong, but I'm big enough.
Yeah, and I put plenty of veggies in our food. They just usually have butter on them.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Before Wiley and I met, I refused to buy butter. Yes, it's delicious, but like $4 a pound for fat that's not even meat, doesn't have any nutritional value. I couldn't justify that. And then Wiley come along and he's like, look here, woman, I can't live without butter. And I was like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Now look at me. I have a double chin.
That'll be the wettest dry county. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. Just sent you 500 PayPal.
Oh my goodness,
Jody!
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Barbara said, glad your Arkansas adventures will start soon. We are too. Gotta admit, I'm a little nervous.
Nope, we've
But I'm really excited.
Oklahoma finally, got up there with the big guys, and I think we have 6 beer now. 6.0, ain't it?
5.5 or 6. I don't know.
I think it's
We don't-
considered a 6, but yeah.
We don't really drink beer, but I know that, I don't know, several years ago they went to higher alcohol content.
Yeah.
Now you can buy wine in the grocery store and stuff like that.
I know every now and then I go to my neighbor's house, CC. I'll go and he'll talk me into drinking one of his beers, and one of his beers makes me want to go home and go to bed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, so, I mean, which that could be 3, but I don't know.
Bernice said, I hope you get moved safely. One thing for sure, as many times I've moved, I know something unexpected always happens. We just hang in hope for the best and enjoy the change. Yes. Baked potatoes, to me, have butter, sour cream, and sometimes cheese and salt and pepper.
So our mashed potatoes
Oh my gosh.
have butter with a little bit of potatoes.
Right.
You
and a little bit of milk to make it creamy.
can be a bootlegger. Why?
Paul said,
As a side hustle. Yeah.
Drew better start looking for a box trailer for that beer trip. Shooty, hey, how's it going? Rainy day here. Crazy Cluckers farm, so chores can wait. Well, thanks, guys. Yeah.
Is there any other way to have mashed potatoes? Yeah, no, there's not. No. Jen, I don't think had ever had any mashed potatoes made the way I made them, and I think that's mainly where her double chin she's always talking about to come from, is because now she is addicted to my mashed potatoes.
I am. Even Mike and Sid at 3 Mississippi, they were like, y'all better come to 4th of July so Wiley can make those mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I told him, I said, well, it depends on if we have the money or not. And he said, we'll pay for your trip if you want to come down here and make your mashed potatoes.
I don't know if they were serious.
I mean, yeah, I figured it was a joke.
That'd be some really expensive mashed potatoes. Yeah.
I'm going to end up as the mayor. What? Yeah, no.
Yeah, we don't want that responsibility.
He's going to have to stay out of trouble.
Big family expedition. Hello. How big of a family are you?
Yeah.
We're a pretty big family too.
Yeah, we're pretty good size.
We've only got 4 at home still, but between the two of us, we've got 10 kids.
Mayo. So I've done it with mayo. I've done it with just using milk. I've done it some with heavy whipping cream. It's all pretty well about the same. Family of 8.
Dang, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty big family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, we're right there with you. We are surpassed you. We are past you.
But we only have 4
But
at home
all
still.
of the rest of them's adults and are gone. So yeah,
and
not at home.
Our 18-year-old still lives at home. I don't know that he'll ever move out.
Wiley is trouble. How's he going to stay out of it? Yeah. 5 boys and 1 girl. We got 2 boys and 2 girls at home. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
then
we
I've
have
got-
more boys. We
and
only
then
have 4 girls and 6 boys.
What?
I think we have 4 girls and 6 boys. Kylie.
So I've got 5. I've got 4 boys, and we've got 2. So that's 6 boys. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then
4 girls.
4 girls.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
That's what I like to tell people.
Did you get to see the eclipse? We was driving down the road. So Monday during the eclipse, we was hauling Lily's bus over to Arkansas. We almost made it to our property, but we was driving down the road whenever it happened. So we got to see it, but just not.
I got to watch it. I was looking out the window.
I was
got to watch
driving,
it, but
so
he was
all I
driving,
knew is
so-
it got dark and then it got light. That's all I knew.
Yeah. Yeah. It was kind of like slowly getting darker, and then all of a sudden it was just dark really fast, and then it was only
Yeah.
dark for a couple minutes.
Yeah,
And
it
it
was
was
really
cool.
weird because you could tell for probably a couple of hours. I mean, an hour and a half at least. You know, it was getting darker, and just that little, you could just tell there's something wasn't right. And then all of a sudden it went from, I can see good to dark, just
To
within
headlights
just like
on.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama V said she's got to go get ready for her live. That reminds me, y'all. Wednesday, there's a long lineup of live streams.
Yeah, Drew, you get out there and get to work. Quit messing around on this computer.
We go live at 4, Mama V at Possum Run Homestead at 5, 6, 3 Mississippi, 7, Simple Life Reclaimed, also Full Blown Country, 8 o'clock Empty Homestead, 9 o'clock Vineyard Farmhouse, and 10 o'clock is Old Man King Homestead.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
I think there's other live streams tonight too. Those are just the ones that I know of.
Hi, Rebecca.
By heart, yeah. Rebecca said her family had 5 girls and 3 boys plus her parents. Dang,
Wow.
that's a lot. And Mike Birch come in. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
And
Yeah.
Love Pugs. I'm sorry if I've missed people.
Yeah, I know it. And it's so all I get to look at's this, and it's only on there for a couple of seconds and then disappears till another comment comes up. So it's easy for me to miss them. Many prayers as you move. Thank you so much.
McKevin, that sounds pretty good, but we don't eat a lot of stuff like that. So he said, saute ground hamburger with garlic and onions, add a can of Dinty Moore beef stew, a can of French onion soup, and whole kernel corn. So
that does sound good, but
that probably would be good.
if
And-
it was all fresh, it'd be excellent.
yeah, pour over your choice of pasta.
Yeah.
Mhm. Truly an incredible experience. Yeah. Let's see.
Must have been talking about the sun and the moon thing,
Mhm.
the eclipse.
Lynn said she knows of a family with 12 children. My My uncle in New Mexico, I think him and his wife have 13 kids. The oldest is my age, and the youngest is Hunter's age. So he's about 13, and their oldest is almost 40.
Yeah. My ex, Wiley, let's have a good trip, not a Junk to Jim's trip. No kidding, Gary.
Yeah.
Please.
Fingers crossed.
I mean,
crossed.
please. I don't want all that.
Yeah. Let's see. Paul said his mom came from a big family, 7 brothers and 7 sisters. Dang it, that's a lot.
My oldest son's grandfather has 18 siblings.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I think I told you one time, I might have even said it on here at one time or another, but their family was so big that I was on the road, and I was in Wallula, Washington in a restaurant and met one of his brothers.
Peter said there was 18 kids in his mom's family. Dang it. I mean, back in the day, a lot of kids was the symbol of, prosperity.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't just a symbol of prosperity. You had kids to work. You had kids to run your farm and to run your, right. Who said they was going fishing? Supposed to go fishing on Friday?
Glenn, but he says he'll be thinking about us.
No,
if it goes well.
yeah. Thanks a lot.
Well, just throw an extra pole in the water for us, and we'll forgive you.
I'm not even. So that's what Jen was saying, was whenever we get there and get things, we're going to take a few days off just to kind of, settle. But I'm like, I don't want to go walking on trails. I want to find a river, and I want to sit and fish, or lake or whatever, and I want to sit and fish. But then I don't even know if we're going to be able to afford to buy a fishing license.
Yeah.
So I may not even get to do that.
He might just have to go out there and just sit and pretend like he's got a pole in the water.
No, back in the day, they were all horny toads. No chemists available.
Evelyn said her grandpa's family had 9 boys and 3 girls. Dang. Oh, Christy said it's hard to type with a Pyrenees mix in her lap.
Oh, man.
She hates storms. Holy crap. Adriana said I had an uncle and aunt that had 22 kids.
Is that Diane Foster said that?
That's so crazy.
I absolutely agree, Diane. 100%. What's bad for you is this crap that they call butter nowadays. All this margarine and it's ridiculous. So we try, of course, we would love to be making our own butter right now, but that's not happening. So we try to buy real butter when we buy.
Yeah. I don't like if flies won't touch it, like margarine, flies, you leave a tub of that Country Crock open and flies don't touch it. And flies eat poop. So if they won't touch it, there's something wrong with it. Diane said, if you're like me, I like quantities of butter and it's hard to keep it reasonable. Yes, it is.
It's right.
It is.
Right.
Absolutely. Like last night, I made chicken fried steak with mashed potatoes and homemade gravy and sauteed vegetables.
Country Crock is pretty much plastic.
Yeah, and the gravy had butter in it. The vegetables had butter in it. The mashed potatoes had butter in it.
Gary, you have no idea how disappointed I was, because before I met Jen, it's not a concern. I'd never, and how disappointed I was to find out that Country Crock was not good. Because
he's like, it tastes good.
I've ate that stuff by the gallons my whole life. And I mean, even my mashed potatoes don't taste the same because I'm not using Country Crock. But
Jody said, one day, Wiley, you and Jen can bless me back with a nice hearty meal with your
Ladybug
potatoes.
Lady.
Yes, we would do that.
Absolutely.
Too bad we've already packed up the freeze dryer, or we'd...
Yeah, freeze dry you some and send them to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then just add water.
Yep. I did say hi to Pooch, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yes. So, yep.
Where is Jody?
Jody's in Maryland.
Maryland, yep. Yep, she's way up there.
Shooty said, we real butter, real bacon, and drink real beer.
Yeah.
He must be talking about craft beer.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I'll tell you something else. So 2 years ago, we was going to Sam's Club in Oklahoma City, and it was, I think, about a month before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Jen, I was like, well, we're at Sam's Club. You know, my whole life, I've always eat deep fried turkeys.
And they're so good.
They're so good. Best turkeys you can have. And I said, well, while we're at Sam's Club, we need to buy one of them big jugs of grease to deep fry a turkey with. Well, we get there, and she starts reading the ingredient label.
I don't trust anything. I flip everything around and read it.
She starts reading the ingredient label on like the peanut oil, and I think there was 2 or 3 different ones. Guess what?
Like canola oil.
Guess what I didn't get that year, and what I haven't gotten in the last 2 years is a deep fried turkey.
Because it costs too much to deep fry it in coconut oil or olive oil.
But it's got literally one of the ingredients in those is silicone. I can't remember the exact name of it, but if you look that name up, it's silicone.
When I turn that package around and I see something I can't pronounce, I'm like, I gotta Google this. And sure enough, it was silicone, and the reason they put it in there is because it keeps it from splashing or bubbling or something like that. So, you know, they poison you for your own safety.
Yeah, right.
I'm glad that this live's almost over, because that is a rabbit trail I could go down.
And we know Mama V's going to be live, so we're going to have to get off here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kim.
Christy said her daughter's like that with reading labels. I wasn't always. But then, I don't even remember when it started, but... Oh, my ex-mother-in-law was, she was really, really sick. She's like a heavy lady and eats a lot of junk food and hasn't really taken care of herself. And so, you know, she's got all the problems that come along with that. And I started doing research on food because she didn't have any health insurance and she couldn't go to the doctor to get better. I was like, well, best case scenario, I mean, we can just start cooking good food for you, you know. And she was diabetic. She wasn't at the point of needing insulin at that point, but I changed her diet. She lost 100 pounds over about 6 months with zero exercise. And her blood pressure went back to normal. She didn't need her diabetes medication. She had more energy and all of that kind of stuff. And that's when I started going down that rabbit hole of our food. And that was about 10 years ago, and it's really like stuck. So anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Prayers for our move. Thanks.
Yeah, we need all of it we can get, guys, because it's going to be something else. I'll just put it that way.
Keto or carnivore to get healthy. Yeah. Yeah. Well, with the price of meat these days and the junk they put in that, we're more likely to go keto than
absolutely
carnivore.
Beth. That's what I'm saying is you can't find anything healthy to eat anymore.
No.
If you're not raising it, it's not healthy.
And the stuff that you buy in the store just because it says non-GMO,
woohoo!
organic.
Drew said he's bringing the drone.
Woohoo! Yes, that's awesome. It's not any good for you either. So
yeah,
the only way to really get away from it is to buy locally from people that you know or grow it yourself.
Yep.
That's really the only way to go. But if anybody has any suggestions on good foraging books, please email it to me, because that is something that I really, really want.
Hey, Dan!
Hey, Dan! That's something that I really want to start doing more of this year, is, especially since we're moving to a new area, is learn more about foraging and what kind of plants we can eat and stuff like that grows on our place already or nearby. So.
Eventually, yes, we will be doing gardens. We're probably going to throw up a couple of raised beds for now. But
I have stuff in pots already.
Yeah, she's already got stuff.
I keep sneaking stuff in there, and Wiley walked into the greenhouse the other day. He said, it's going to take you a day to clean this thing out so we can move it.
It's ridiculous. She was told not to buy or plant because of the move.
I couldn't
And now
help
our
myself.
greenhouse is full. You think it's funny, don't you?
I do. I bet I'm feeling right now how you feel when you bring home a new car and we don't have room in the driveway for it.
Yeah, Dan. Dan. Tell him, Dan. You was there.
Yeah, so Crazy John said my wife buys meat from a local farmer. We're gonna try to get hooked up with someone like that when we move. But
Yeah.
anyway, it's time for us to go. Mama V's going live.
He's starting to believe that his isn't the only one that doesn't listen.
That's why Lindsay and I are gonna get along great. Yeah. It's
Yep,
loaded down.
It's time. It's time.
Yeah. Now I gotta figure out what we're gonna cook for tomorrow. Drew,
Yeah.
what do you want to eat?
Text us and tell us because we got to get off here. Mama V's going live.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
Thanks. We will probably see you guys over on Wiley's channel, working with Wiley on Friday.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I might see you. I'll be in a different.
We'll see.
I'll be in a different vehicle than him, so. Yeah.
You'll know when it happens.
Drew said fajitas sound good, so that's
Fajitas,
good.
really?
Yep. I make some good Spanish rice and stuff to go with it too.
Yeah.
I
she
might
sure
even
does.
well shoot. I was gonna say I might even make fresh homemade tortillas, but
Yeah, no.
that's a lot of work.
Yeah,
and I don't
we
have
don't
a
have
lot
time
of
for
time
that. Night, y'all. We
Bye,
love y'all.
everybody.
Thanks for hanging out,
All right.
everybody.
We'll see y'all later.
Bye, y'all.